What's up, you guys? Super excited to get this thing kicked off this morning. Let me mute the unmuters.
Good morning.
How do we... Yo, Shweta, can you make me a co-host, please?
I am.
So you guys, send some messages. We're gonna get started here in 3 or 4 minutes. This is going to
Yo, Gavin, you're on mute.
okay.
I'm
Sorry,
muted, Gavin.
I was just saying we're gonna get started here in 3 or 4 minutes. So send any last minute text to any new teammates that you have, any affiliates on your team. Let's pack this call up. I think we can get it to at least 150 people. I think we can get 200 though together. So let's all send some messages and get it rocking and rolling. Happy Saturday to all of you. Let's see.
It's funny. I normally introduce everybody, but you just basically you're just like me. You just go in and take control of stuff. Guys, y'all definitely want to have your teams on this call because what Gavin and his team are doing right now is something that everyone should be doing, especially with this influencer launch, as well as launching into this new brand. I'd be sending out any messages you can, get the people on this Zoom.
So quiet.
Gavin, are you just going to take it away, or what are you going to do?
Yeah. Trying to think about what I'm even going to talk about today. Can't believe that y'all picked me to do the training.
That's funny.
Oh, man.
Funny.
I literally don't ever plan this, guys. So, yeah, I like to wing it. So we'll get started. Let's give it 2 minutes, guys. Let's get more than 34 people on, because that means there's about 3,000. They're going to be missing it. And lots of value, lots of nuggets. I don't ever know what's going to come out of my mouth. So it's a good thing to at least be on, and hopefully you guys get some value out of this. You know what? I'm just going to go ahead and get started. If people aren't on at 12, then they are late. All right. So record to the cloud. Good morning, everyone. Good afternoon to those of you on the East Coast. It is Saturday, December 19th, 2020. We are getting ready to head into a brand new year. I think we can all agree that we need that. Sounds super exciting to me. My name is Gavin Teague. For those of you who do not know me, I am 24 years old. I have been a part of this happy movement and this happy company for the last 3 years, since literally this week in time 3 years ago. And it has been an amazing journey on every single level that I could possibly even begin to express. A little background on me. I've been in this industry now for 5 years. It's really all that I know. When I came out of high school, I did not go to college. I knew that I wanted something bigger. I knew that I wanted freedom, and I knew that I wanted to make a big impact. And when I got introduced to network marketing, to be honest, at first it sounded way too good to be true. I had only heard it as a pyramid scheme and, all the negative connotation that is associated with network marketing. And when I really got to looking at the industry and seeing what the true purpose behind it was, I absolutely fell in love with it, And, I want to start this call off by really talking a lot about mindset and the things you have to see and understand about this industry, because guys, we're all in different places in this journey. You may be seeing this right now and you're brand new. You just got signed up. You just got started. You might be on here and you've been a part of this for 6 months to a year. You might be on here and you've been a part of this journey for the last 3 years. This is a journey that you never stop growing on. Okay. And 5 years ago, when I got introduced to this industry, I really just decided to go all in. I said, you know what? There's nothing out there that can give you the time freedom, that has unlimited income potential, that has no overhead or little to no overhead by comparison to being a business owner. And that's something that is duplicatable and scalable. Because the way I look at network marketing is if I can touch 10 that touch 10 that touch 10, I just helped 1,000 people, right? And when you look at just that alone, just the power of you, the power of now, the power of saying yes, that's a big deal, guys, to be able to help 1,000 people just because you helped 10, help 10, help 10. And it's just numbers. So I fell in love with this industry. I didn't have a lot of success the first 2.5 years. Matter of fact, I ended up in a lot of debt at the end of 2017, trying to make it work, going to all the events, playing full out. And that's when I got introduced to what we're doing here. And when I tried this coffee, guys, I knew we had something special. I knew right away when I tried these products that it was going to be something incredible. And I said, you know what? A cup of coffee is easy. Like, we can all agree that we all know people that drink coffee. When you look at this cup of coffee for less than $4 a day to be able to feel amazing, to me, that's super affordable, right? Because I was spending the money some way or another. So when I got started here, I just made a decision. I said, you know what? I'm going to do this thing. And what I want you guys today, and it doesn't have to be right this second, and maybe you're watching this on replay, getting started on your journey, I want you to make a decision. I want you to commit to yourselves. You got to get out of I'm going to see how it goes for 30 days. Well, we're going to see how it goes for, a few months. We're going to see how it goes. Eliminate that mindset and just throw it out. Because a lot of success is unlearning everything that you've learned. Okay. And this is really hard for people to grasp because we have been taught how to live a mediocre life. We've been taught that debt is normal. We've been taught that the only way to be successful is to go get a degree. We've been taught the wrong way to eat. We've been taught the wrong way to communicate. We've been taught the wrong way to love. We've literally been taught wrong since the day that we are born. Right. And really think about this for a second. So I always start off a getting started training call because I know why you guys are here. Y'all are here because you want to know that secret thing that you could say or that one thing that you could do that maybe you'll have a breakthrough in your business, right? Be honest. How many of you are on this call for that? Seriously, just put a thumbs up in the comments. Well, you know what? You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. Why? Because this is about mindset. If your mind is not right, you will never be successful at anything that you do in your life. Okay. You have to believe on this journey and where you are going. I talked a lot yesterday. I saw some people just got off. See, they realized, oh, I'm not going to get the one golden nugget. So I'm not going to spend 30 minutes. Bye. So here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal. You have to commit to the journey. People are laughing. I'm kind of laughing at myself. You got to commit to the journey. You got to commit to your success. You have to know where it is that you're going before you even know how to do it. Okay. And here's what I mean by that. People are going to follow people who know where they're going. If you don't know where you're going, why is anyone going to follow you? You know, think about it. Think about every icon. Think about every great, right? Martin Luther King is a classic example. He created a movement. He created a movement and he stood up for something and people followed him. Why? Because he knew where he was going. And this is no different than that, guys. You have to know where you are going in your business. And, you know, here's how you do that. You have to stop and go, okay, where do I want to be in 6 months? Where do I want to be in 12 months? Where do I want to be in 2 years? See, if you're treating network marketing, if you're treating this business like a hobby, it's going to cost you like a hobby. If you treat this business like a business, it's going to pay you like a business. So most of us are used to going to work every day, whether it be an 8-hour shift, a 6-hour shift, a 4-hour shift. We're used to going every day to do something, to trade our time for money. So what is the difference here? It's really not a lot, but you're not trading your time for money. You're trading your efforts for residual income that will pay you over and over and over and over again. Okay. There's nothing more beautiful than the network marketing industry. And I want you guys to know that. And this is not me being biased. This is just the truth. We look around at the world today. If you are not an entrepreneur, if you do not have an online business, you're going to get left behind. If you're on this call and you're that person that goes, well, I'm technologically deficient, I don't know how to use technology, you're going to get left behind. You have to make the choice that you are going to commit to your excellence and you are going to get better and better and better every single day. I did not start having success in network marketing until I treated this as a profession. And I encourage all of you to do the same. A great resource, a great book, a great audio, Go Pro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional by Eric Worre. You got to develop your mind. You have to unlearn a lot of the things that you've learned. You have to dream again. We're taught all of these things. We're taught that struggle is normal, and you have to redefine that normal because people are counting on you to take a stand and for you to go, you know what? I'm going to do this thing and I'm going to do it right and I'm going to do it fast and I'm going to go out and help the masses. And you have to be the one to take that stand. So guys, getting your mind right is literally 90% of this. You gotta change your language. You gotta stop saying try and you have to start saying will. You have to start saying later. You have to start saying now. You have to stop saying might and start saying will. You have to be very, 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 very decisive about where you're going. When I got started here, guys, quick backstory, and I'm going to jump into why you probably got on this call. Quick backstory. You know, when I got started, I was in a really tough place. I was $20,000 in credit card debt. I was moved back in with my dad. I had an absorbent car payment. I had bills that had racked up. I was the epitome of a person that would say now is not the time. I can't do it. I have too much on my plate, right? And you know, I had to look at my situation and go, okay, the only way for change to happen is for change to happen. The only way I'm going to get further is by doing something different because what I've been doing has not worked out. So a lot of people don't understand. You can't keep doing the same things over and over and over and expecting different results. As we all know, that is the definition of insanity, right? And many, many people in our society are insane. They do the same thing over and over and over and over. They work their job every day. They get a few days off a month. They get one paid vacation a year. They go into debt at Christmas to make people happy, and they spend the whole next year paying off that debt. Guys, you have to change the course of your life. You have to. You have to make a decision that you're done doing it the way you've done it. You're done being in the situation that you've been in. And today is the day, December the 19th, 2020 is the day that you're going to change your life. You got to make that decision because nothing else on this call matters if you haven't made that decision. Okay? Are we good? By the way, if you're on, drop a comment below of where you are tuning in from, where you're watching from, what city and state. Thank you all for being on today. So we're going to jump right into it, guys. You're launching a business, right? And here's the best part. At any given time, you can relaunch your business. You can spark your excitement right back up and you can just make it happen all over again, okay? So you're brand new and you're just getting started in this business. Here's what you got to do. You have to understand the decision that you just made. You have to be excited about your decision. You don't make that decision to then go to your best friends and go, well, hey, I started this thing and, I was wondering if you'd want to if you're open to looking at it, and, if not, no big deal. And then your friend says no, and then you quit. You got to already have it in your mind that no matter who joins you, you're not quitting. You're going to go and you're going to make it happen, because guys, people will watch you. This is a seed planting business. My friends, when I got started selling coffee, you know what they did? They laughed at me. They said, Gavin, your first company failed. You didn't go to college. You're going to fail. My family, people in my family said, it's not a good idea. Look at where you're at. It's not a good idea, Gavin. You can't do it. You know what? Instead of going, you know what, you might be right, I said, watch me. Watch what I'm going to go do. Watch what I'm about to make happen. Watch the movement I'm about to create. Watch the lives I'm about to change. I don't care if you believe in me or not, because I believe in me. And that's what matters here, guys. The people that you count on the most in your life are not going to be there when you need them. And I'm just telling you that because that is the reality, and that's what you have to understand. Don't get emotional about it. Don't get mad about it. Don't get sad about it. Just understand the ones that you expect to support you are not going to be there. They're not, unfortunately. And you want to know why? Because you came from the same place as them. The people that you surround yourself with are everything. You are the sum and the average of the 5 you spend the most time with, right? So one thing I learned is that if I'm the smartest person in the room, I'm in the wrong room, right? So every time that I look at my environment, and that's not my ego, that's not going, oh, I'm smarter than these people, I need to get out of this room. If you can't learn and if you can't get value from the people in your room, get out of that room. Just get out. Guys, family, friends, siblings, those are a lot of times the ones that are holding us back the most, but we do not want to admit it because we keep trying to drag them with us. We keep trying to help them. You cannot help people that don't want to help themselves. You cannot lead a horse to water and make that horse drink the water, but you can lead them to the water and say, there it is. Would you like to drink it or not? That's the same thing as this business, you guys. Okay, it's the same exact thing. So if you're brand new getting this business started, you got to create some curiosity, right? The biggest mistake that I see people doing is they go, here's my product, here's what it does, hit me up if you're interested, send me a DM. If I see somebody do that, to be honest, I unfriend them. It's the most unattractive thing ever, okay? You got to create curiosity and you got to get people to come to you. How do you do that? Well, I'm going to show you how I got my journey started. I'm going to share my screen really quick, and I hope to give you guys some really good ideas coming out of this call. And this one is going to scare you. This one's going to scare a lot of you because 98% of people on this call go, I could never do a live video. It scares me. I wouldn't know what to say. Well, guys, what I'm going to tell you is that this video was titled The Big Announcement, What's Up in Gavin's Life. As you guys see, January 18th, 2018 at 9:31 p.m. is the day that I announced what I was doing. Now, here's the key thing about this video. In this video, I did not talk about the product. I did not talk about the company. I talked about the purpose. I talked about the mission. I talked about where I was going, and it wasn't a presentation, it was an invitation. You're welcome to come on this journey with me. I know I'm going to help a lot of people. I know that what I've found is absolutely incredible and going to change many, many lives. And I know that the only way to get this message out is by going to Facebook Live, because I want you guys to know that I love you. I appreciate you. I support you. And it would be doing me injustice, and I would be selfish to not share this journey with you. Okay, that was the sum of that 18-minute video. And I just shared my heart. I didn't get on and start rambling about the products. I didn't get on and start selling people. I didn't get on and start recruiting people. I shared my mission, my vision, and I made a decision in that video. This is where I'm going. And I put it out there. Because guys, energy is everything. When you put it out there of where you're going, it is reciprocated. You will get there. It's just, it's not if, it's when. Okay. So when I did that video, guys, I got a pretty amazing reach back. And if you've never done a live video, it should scare you. Understand that it should absolutely scare you. It should give you anxiety, and you are going to black out in the first minute, just like I did in my video right there. And you guys can go watch it, search my page, go back to January 2018, watch my video, and maybe you'll get some amazing ideas from it. But understand that if you're really, really serious about where you're going, you have to put it out there, and you have to help people understand that you're excited, that you're passionate. You can make posts, you can send messages all day long, but until people can see your heart, can hear your transparency, and can feel your energy, they're not really going to understand. So I was willing to make myself uncomfortable because I knew the result of that would be making a huge impact and changing people's lives. And that's exactly what happened. So when I got this journey started, that's what I did. I did some teaser videos or some teaser posts. I was like, something big is coming. I'm so excited about the journey that I just embarked on. I created curiosity, but then when I did the live, people were really excited about it because they wanted to know what I was up to, right? Any of you, no matter where you are in this journey, can still do a live. Even if you're not brand new, you can still do this and go, you know what? I haven't been playing full out. I haven't been giving it my all. I haven't been doing everything in me to help the people around me. And I'm excited about the journey that I'm embarking on. And I know that it can help someone watching this video. Guys, any of you can do the video and tailor it to you, right? And put it out there. Like I said, it should scare you. If it doesn't, you're an anomaly. Every time I go live, I'm a little nervous, believe it or not. I'm a little nervous every time I hit that live button. And I think most of you would agree. It is very, very intimidating. So that's how I launched my business, with putting a video out that was going to get people's attention without telling them what it was. Now, what we're going to get into next is the 4 steps. Okay, the 4 steps of this business. If you do not understand these 4 steps, you will not go as far and as fast as you can. And I'm going to reiterate this probably 10 times on this call, that all you need to understand is how to do the 4 steps. By the way, for anybody watching this, on that video, I had haters on my live when I was talking, were hating on me. And I was like, yep, there's a hater, bye-bye, like just laughing. I made it funny because I did not care what people thought of me. Guys, unless someone is paying your bills, their opinion does not matter. Okay, let me say that one more time. Unless someone is paying your bills, their opinion does not matter. I don't care what anyone thinks of me. If they're not paying me, their opinion is not going to stop me from getting paid. Okay? And seriously, like, stop letting the people around you affect you and your self-worth so much, not even in business, in life. Who cares what people think about you? At the end of the day, you only have you. Okay, you have to understand this reality. That is the truth. You only have you. If your parents don't support you, who cares? If your spouse doesn't support you, prove them wrong. Prove them wrong. Chances are you're doing this business to support your family. Why do you care what your spouse thinks? If your spouse doesn't support you, there's a bigger problem. And I'm not going to get into that right here, but that's just the truth. Okay, that's just the truth. Maybe I'm crossing the line a little bit, and I'm sorry if I am, but that's the truth. Get rid of toxic people. Okay, I'm going to sum it up as that. So 4 steps to this business. Step number 1, guys, drink the products and be happy. Type a number 1 in the comments if you're using these products every single day. Yeah, we don't want divorces after this call, okay? Or then I'm not even going to be able to do another call because I'll be shot and dead. But we don't want divorces. I'm just drilling it in y'all's minds to stop letting other people's opinions weigh you down. Do not go divorce your spouse without consulting with me first. I'm just playing. So Step 1, drink coffee, be happy. I think it looks like most of the people paying for my divorce. No, I'm not paying for your divorce, but this business could pay for your divorce, Christina. Drink coffee, be happy. A lot of people saying 1. Okay, so I think we can all agree that everybody's got step 1 down, okay? Step number 2, you ask 2 simple questions. Do you drink coffee or tea at all? Is question number 1. Question number 2, wait for their response. 90% of the time, you're going to get a yes, because when you say at all, people go, yeah, sometimes. Yeah, I drink coffee or tea. Yeah, of course. Everybody does. All right. Second question, have you ever heard of the happy coffee that everybody is talking about? Word for word. I'm going to repeat that one more time because I need this to stick in your brain today. Have you ever heard of the happy coffee that everyone is talking about? All right. Everybody have those 2 questions? Type a number 2 if you got those 2 questions. Do you drink coffee or tea at all? Have you ever heard of the happy coffee that everybody's talking about? All right. We got that. When you say that, this is where we go into step 3. Your person's going to go, no, I haven't heard of that. What is it? They're going to ask you. And I'm going to say, oh my gosh, it sounded way too good to be true. But one of my buddies introduced me to this cup of coffee a couple years ago. I can't believe I've never shared it with you. But when I tried it, it helped my energy. I was in a bad place. All of a sudden, I started feeling happier. My mood increased. My anxiety wasn't sky high. I wasn't eating food all day like I was. And it's just absolutely changed my life. And I felt compelled to share it with you. They're going to go, oh my God, how do I learn more about it? How can I find out about what happy coffee is? You're going to get all kinds of questions, okay? So step 2 is the 2 questions. Step 3 is share your story without being a weirdo. You do not need to sell the information. When people say, what's happy coffee? Don't tell them all the benefits. Tell them how you got started and what it's done for you. That's all you need to know is your story. I don't even know what's in this stuff, and my team does $300,000 a month in sales. I don't want to know what's in this stuff. It makes me feel great, and that's all that matters. I don't know where the chicken came from. I don't know what farm it was raised at. I don't know what's in Pepsi and Coca-Cola. I don't know all this stuff. I don't know the details and the logistics of every restaurant that I eat at. So why do you feel the need to know that about this coffee? It's healthy and it's changing lives and it's changed yours. What else do you need to know? Right? Seriously, what else do you need to know? People are already drinking it every day. Get them to change their coffee and it changes their life. Do you really need to sell them information or do you just need to share your story? Guys, think about it this way. When you go to a restaurant, right, and you have a great experience, you do not go out and start telling people where the food came from, how many items are on the menu, what the average bill cost, what all the servers' names are. You're not giving them all the details. You're just saying, oh my gosh, you got to go eat at Ruth Chris. The steak comes out on a 400-degree plate and it's absolutely amazing, right? You're just sharing your story. So it's the same thing here. As you go into step 3, you're just sharing your story. So step 3 is share your story without being weird and then share a tool. Now, what are the tools that we have? Okay, let's go through these really quick. Number 1, a sample. If you're talking to somebody in person, you say, hey, if I give you a sample of this stuff, will you commit to trying it and letting me know how you feel? Most people are going to say yes. Okay. Another one, if I add you to a Facebook group so you can see all the stories and more information on what this is doing for people, will you take a look at it? Right? And I'm going to go through these Facebook groups here in a second, but share a sample, share a group if they're on Facebook, share a video through the Ella app. I'll pull that up really quick, guys, right here in the Ella app. If you go in here and you go down to the videos, you have all the videos of the products right here. If somebody says what's in it, you have all of the fact sheets of what's in it. You don't ever need to explain anything. You just share a tool, okay? Share a video, share a sample, share a fact sheet, share a Facebook group link. use any tool to keep you from being the tool. Okay? Use a tool and do not be the tool. So let's rehearse really quick. I want to make sure you guys are on the same page. Step 1, drink coffee, be happy. Step 2, 2 simple questions. Do you drink coffee or tea at all? Have you ever heard of the happy coffee that everybody's talking about? Step 3, share a tool after you share your story. When they go, what's happy coffee? Go right into your story. Oh my gosh, I thought it was too good to be true. I always start my story with that because most people are going to think it's too good to be true. And because I honestly did think it was too good to be true. So I thought it was too good to be true, but I got introduced to this cup of coffee, boom, 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 and here's what it did for me. All right. Then you share a tool, sample, video, Facebook group, blah, blah, blah. Dan, if somebody says they can't afford it, you're talking to the wrong people because most people can't afford not to. Talk to higher quality people, bro. Okay. Next thing. Step number 4. Step number 4 is get them started. Hey, what did you like best about the video that I sent you? Hey, what did you like best about the sample I gave you? Hey, what did you think of the Facebook group that I added you to? Literally, all you have to do is follow up after you share the tool from step 3. And the goal of step 4 is get them started. Here's my question to get people started, right? After they love the sample, after they've tried, they've watched a video, after they've looked at the Facebook group, step 4 is, so what questions do you have before you're ready to experience this for yourself? Or what do you need to know before you're ready to experience this for yourself? Or how can I help you get started? I cannot wait until you experience this. Your step 4 is get them started. Now, when they ask you a question, okay, this is where most people drop the ball, and I'm going to explain why. When they ask you a question, you do not need to know the answer. Most people's minds are conditioned to want to be the expert, and that's because of how we are taught. We are taught the more that we know, the better we're going to be. I'm here to tell you today, in network marketing, the more you know, the slower you're going to go. Okay? And if you don't understand that, you're going to struggle for a year, and then you're going to think back to this call and you're going to go, okay, absolutely right. Okay. Some of you are in the comments having conversations and completely missing the value that I'm giving. That's probably why you're stuck in your business. Okay. So step 4, get them started. Step 4, get them started. Follow up on step 3. Follow up on what you shared with them. Okay. So when they ask a question, well, what's in it? You know what? That's a great question. I just know that I feel great. Let me introduce you to my buddy who got me started. You could also say, let's take another question. Well, how much does it cost? You know what? I know that it costs less than Starbucks, but we have a few different products. Let me introduce you to my buddy who got me started. He knows a lot about this, more than this. He knows a lot more about this than I do. Hey, is this healthy? You know what? I think it's really healthy. I know most of the other stuff I eat isn't, but let me introduce you to my buddy who got me started. He knows a lot more about this than I do. Step 4, when they have a question, and not everybody does, some people are just going to trust you, connect them. Why are you doing that? Here's what I want to explain, and this is where I hope that a light bulb goes off. Network marketing is all about duplication. If you want to build a residual income, you have to build a team. You can go get a lot of customers and make a very significant amount of money here just from customers, okay? But if you want to duplicate yourself, you're going to build a team. The beautiful thing here is it happens naturally because the products really do work and because everybody knows other people that drink coffee or tea. So it's a very easy picture to paint. But if you are caught up being the expert and you're caught up answering all the questions, people are going to look at you and go, I cannot do what he's doing. I'm not as good at sales as he is. I don't look as good as he is. I don't wear what he wears. Blah, blah, blah. I don't have the time he has. You're going to get excuses from people if you are really good at this. If you're just sharing your story and you're keeping it simple, then people are going to feel like they can do what you do after they try the products and they fall in love with it. Okay. So step 4 is get them started and use a tool. The second that you start explaining and answering questions, you're telling that person that if they ever wanted to do this business, they have to be able to answer all the questions too. And that is most likely, if you're not bringing people on your team, it's probably because you're trying to do all the work yourself and they're thinking they're going to have to do the same thing and they don't have enough time. They don't feel like they can do it. You know, that's where all those excuses come from, is because you're doing too much yourself. Does that make sense? Are you, and is that coming clear? Cool. So the next question after you get somebody started, all right, step 4, this is all part of step 4. Do you want to be happy or do you want to be happy and make money? Chris Schweda taught me this. It's a golden question because most people are going to go, you know what does that look like? I would love to be happy and make money. How do I do that? Well, do you know other people that drink coffee? Yeah. Awesome. If I sent you a recording for an opportunity Zoom, if I sent you a link for a Zoom we're having tonight that could explain how simple what we're doing is, do you think you could watch it? Would you take a look at it? Right? And then you send them an opportunity Zoom. Guys, we have opportunity Zooms 4 times a week, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. There's one right after this. Okay. So anybody that you're talking to, put them on the opportunity Zoom. That's a tool that you can use that will explain what we're doing for you. Say, hey, you know, I don't really know how the whole money thing works, but let me introduce you to my friend who got me started. They've helped thousands of people. They know way more than I do, right? Don't ask them, hey, can I introduce you to my upline? That is so weird. And I'm going to say no. All right. That's so weird. Literally, the person that got you started is your friend. Not your mentor, not your business partner, not anything. When you say that, it gets intimidating and weird for people. Can I introduce you to my friend? I don't even ask. I just say, hey, I'm introducing you to my friend who got me started. And I put them on the phone with Chris or Ricky right then and there. I don't give them an option. This is my business, not theirs. So I'm going to run it how I want to run it. And I'm going to keep it simple because I know that everything I'm doing is exactly what I would want them to do when they come in the business, because it's going to get them results. All right. So that's the 4 steps, guys. And I wanted to elaborate on some of it, and we have it typed out. And I know some of you are like, well, can I have a script? Guys, just be yourself. Just be yourself. I have never used a script in my 5 years of network marketing because I'm not a scripted person. I like sending voice messages. I like building relationships. I like connecting with people. I like getting to know people. When I got started, everybody I was associated with was 19 years old. They were all broke. They were all putting me down. You know, I had to change who I was networking with. The funny thing is, at the time I was broke. So guess what all my friends were? Broke. Right? You're automatically going to go after the people that you know the best and that you're around. So if you're talking to people and you're getting the money excuse, when people say I can't afford it, I'm like, all right, we need to talk about this opportunity, because if you can't afford $99, no offense, but maybe that's why I'm in your life right now. Maybe that's why I'm here talking to you, because I want to show you a way that we can change that. If they still say no, they don't really want to change. They'd rather get patted on the back. They'd rather get, oh, I'm so sorry that you're broke. I'm not sorry for people that are broke. Okay, we live in a day and age of abundance. There's 7 billion plus people in this world. If you say I don't have anybody to talk to, you're literally not even trying. Go to a Facebook group and find 20 new people like yourself. I'm in a men's group. Or a men's group. I'm in a football group. I'm in car groups. I'm in groups with people that are like me, because I already have something in common with them, right? I like to build relationships. So when I reach out to people, you know, here's what I do. If somebody's a realtor, hey, I see that you're a realtor in Charlotte, North Carolina. I know this is a crazy question, but do you happen to be a coffee or tea drinker? Right? It's not weird. Hey, I see that you're a NASCAR driver. This is a really random question, but do you happen to be a coffee or a tea drinker? Hey, I see that you're a rapper. Crazy question, but do you drink coffee or tea at all? Hey, I see you're a business owner. I see you work in construction. I see you're a restaurant employee. Hey, I see that you're a maid. I see that you're a barista. I see that you're a teacher. Crazy question. Do you drink coffee or tea at all? Guys, I mean, is that hard to do? Is that hard to do? Just ask yourself. It's not hard to do. We just overthink things because we want to know all the answers. We want to sound polished and we want to sound perfect because we've been taught that that's what you have to be successful. Network marketing is about duplication. It's about simplicity. The beautiful thing about this industry is that everybody can do it. They really can. Everybody can do it. Everybody has a fair shot to win in network marketing. Most people just limit themselves to what they believe is possible, and what they believe is possible is dictated by all of their past experiences. So today, if you get nothing else out of this call, make a decision to let go of your past, quit telling yourself the crazy story that you can't do it, and start fresh today. Stop overcomplicating this. Stop trying to be the expert. Stop trying to literally be so perfect and just go be excited. Look at the world today. People need excited people in their life. People need somebody with a positive vision and a positive vibe and something that they can follow and gravitate towards that's going to elevate them. Guys, hope. We're not selling coffee. We're sharing hope. What does hope stand for? Helping other people elevate. We're sharing hope with people. You don't have to sell them this product. Do you think somebody calls them up every day they drink coffee and goes, hey, do you want to drink coffee today? No, they're already sold on drinking coffee. That's why they do it every single day anyways. So just keep it simple. Keep it simple, you guys, and you will win big in this industry. My breakthrough year in network marketing was because I learned simplicity. I learned how to be vulnerable. I learned that it's okay to not be perfect. In my first company, I always tried to be somebody that I wasn't. When I got started here, I broke myself down and I said, you know what? I'm at the lowest point of my life, and I want to help other people understand that no matter where they are, that it's okay because I'm right there with them. You have to stop trying to be somebody on social media that lives this perfect life and share the good, the bad, the ugly, share the struggles, share the pain, because guess what? That's where people are right now. That's where people are in their life. And by you doing that, you're really helping people not feel alone. Going into New Year's, here's what you got to know every single year. People want three things and three things only. They want to be healthier, they want to make more money, and they want somebody that holds them accountable to the first two things. Okay? Every year, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to make more money this year. I'm going to do this. I'm going to join a community. I'm going to start going to church. Whatever it is, people just want to be a part of something bigger than themselves. So be somebody that can give that to somebody. Be somebody that can share hope with people. Somebody said you should share your struggles, Gavin. I have this whole entire call. I used to try to be the expert. I used to try to want to know everything. I used to want to be perfect until I realized I don't need to be, because none of us are. None of us are. We all have pain. We all have things we struggle with. We all have things deep down inside of us. We all have this little voice that comes in our head that says, you can't do it. You can't do it. Don't do it. Our brains want us to stay comfortable. So once you realize this, you'll realize you don't need to be anybody different than who you are right now on this call, because I'm here to remind you that you are good enough. You can do this. Make the decision today. Go out and start sharing happiness. Stop overthinking it. My action step today is this. Pick up the phone. Send a message. Send a message to 5 people and say, hey, I've found something absolutely huge and I couldn't resist sharing with you. Do you drink coffee or tea at all? Or if you want to lead with the business, since the enrollment packs are waived the rest of this year. And here's how I talk about the business, and I'll end it with this. Somebody, that's not the struggles. Why are you here? Not the, I'm here because I can make an impact. I'm here because everybody drinks coffee and I'm going to help 1 million people and make millions of dollars at the same time. That's why I'm here. Right. I mean, it's pretty simple. I can help change a lot of people's lives with these products because they work, they're instant gratification, and people are already doing it every day anyways. I don't have to sell them a potion, a lotion, or something that's going to take 30, 60, 90 days for them to notice a difference. This takes 30, 60, or 90 minutes, right? This is simple. I have the confidence because of what I've seen these products do for people that I'm not afraid to walk up to a stranger and say, hey, do you drink coffee? I have something and I feel like you're in front of me right now for a reason. I'm not afraid of that because I believe in what we have so much that anyone that's in my path, I am carrying a gift that can change their life. And that's what I believe every single day of my life. And you have to believe on that level, guys, or you're going to let fear win. Fear can stand for two things: face everything and run, or fear everything and run. I don't even know. Or face everything and rise, right? You're either going to rise or you're going to run. So I choose to rise every day of the week. I choose to rise every day of the week. And what we have here is very special. Guys, you got it in you. I could go hours on this call. I've already gone way too long. But I wanted to really get you guys right in your mind. We're going into a new year. We're going into launching a new brand. And I want to share you one thing really quick that I did not share. And I know I'm a little ADD here, but I don't really care. That's me, and I'm proud of it. So here we go. Your daily dose. When people are interested in the products or they're interested in learning more about the products, all I do is I go right here. I type Chris Schweda. Chris is already in here, so it's probably not going to populate. Already a member. And I'll go search. Let's say Chris is talking about he wants more energy. I'll search the word energy. Bam. Bam. Testimonial. I'm not telling Chris why he's going to have more energy. I'm going and saying, hey, Chris, check this out, brother. Boom. Facts tell, stories sell. What story are you telling? What story are you connecting them to, right? Classic example of the product. Does it help with anxiety? I'm not going to explain if it does or doesn't. I'm going to go tag you in stories. Search the word anxiety. Boom. All over the place. All right. Next, your elevated life. Somebody's interested in the business, how to do it, what we're doing, any of that stuff. There's so much value. How does it all work? Right? There's tons of testimonials in here. Gabrielle Merle, how does this coffee business work? Guys, don't explain things when someone's already done it for you. You're working so much harder than you need to work. Ricky Durant. Guys, Ricky's a busy guy. You can't connect people to him all day long, but you can tag him in his video, right? Me, right here, tag him in my story. If you're talking to a younger guy, I typed it up for everybody. Say, oh my gosh. You know, I don't even know who that is, but I'm tagging her. She probably needs to read it. But so guys, that's it. That's it. Use the tools, use the group, use the belief that you have, borrow belief from other people, and I promise you that you will change someone's life. And once you experience that feeling, you're going to chase after it every single day with a burning fire in your soul. And I'm here to tell you that you all are made for more. You're already born with greatness. You have it in you. Go out and be yourself. Thank you guys for spending your Saturday with me. I hope you got some value. And I absolutely love you guys. Thanks for being a part of my journey, and can't wait to see all of you at the top. Love you guys. Have a great Saturday.
Thank you, Gavin. You're great. Thank you.
Thank you, Gavin. Awesome.
Bye, guys. Thank y'all. Have a great Saturday.
Gavin.
Thanks, Gavin. Bye.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks, Gavin.